Hey guys, before this video begins, I have a special announcement. I'm going to be doing a giveaway. And what am I giving away? You are asking, Mr. 3 Days Awesome. Well, I'm giving away digital download codes to Smile 2, John Wick 1, 2, and 3, just because I have them and I have no use for them. But the main meat and potatoes of this giveaway is, drumroll, just kidding, I'm not editing that in, the Monsterverse film collection. That gives you 5 movies: Godzilla 2014, Kong Skull Island, King of the Monsters, Godzilla vs. Kong, and Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire. This entire bundle will probably get you, I think it's about $150 value, if not, maybe close, maybe just over $100. What do you have to do to enter this giveaway, you're asking? Well, liking and sharing the video isn't technically entries, but it's good brownie points if you do that, and I can somehow if I can verify that you did do that. But the real way to enter is to subscribe and comment down below your favorite Godzilla movie or Monsterverse movie and why up until June 4th, 2025. And as of June 5th, 2025, we'll be picking the winner. We'll be getting in touch and getting all the nitty-gritty details so you guys can have your movie collection of Smile 2, John Wick 1, 2, and 3, and the Monsterverse film collection. Good luck, guys, and enjoy the video.
In my mind, worlds collide, something inside me is gone. Still I keep going on.
Hey, what is up, guys? Threedaysawsome Awesome here. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today, I just want to gush about one of my favorite Titans in the Monsterverse and just one of my favorite kaiju in general, really. I'm talking about Titanus Abaddon. Abaddon made her first appearance in the Kong Survival Instinct video game, and I just finished reading the Monsterverse Declassified graphic novel here, and I just finished reading. I basically read all the way up to past Doug, but I read the Abaddon section written by Daniel J. Parker and the illustration by Marco Rublin. I think they did a phenomenal job bringing this section to life. I think making it black and white was such a nice touch, and going into, the history and lore with old culture when it comes to spiders and stuff and how they were viewed as gods or demons. I just loved all that shit. If you are arachnophobic, don't watch this video, and definitely do not read Monarch Declassified, mainly Abaddon section. There are some creepy visualization and style in that section. I love it. I love horror. I love spiders. We'll get into that in a minute, but just Titanus Abaddon. It's a shame that she's only in a video game. It's a shame that she's only in this comic, but I'll take it either way. I would go back and play Kong Survival Instinct just for the Abaddon segments, even if the game, in my opinion, is pretty trash. I'll fight against Abaddon any day. And I just think she needs more love. I just love, the spiders that we did get in the Monsterverse, like the bamboo spider, and I think that's actually just it. We did get a little spider in Mothra's little cave at the beginning of King of the Monsters, but it's a blink and you'll miss it type thing. Or if your TV brightness isn't that good, well, then you definitely will miss that spider. I think Abaddon is worthy of her own, maybe Spiral Studios figure, or her own Hiya Toys figure, at the very least. But god damn it, I would love to see Abaddon in a movie. And I think she would work perfectly as a movie, because even she is classified as a destroyer and her range is worldwide. And even suggests in this novel that Abaddon is feared by other Alpha Titans. They gave 2 explanations. I won't clickbait it like that. They gave an explanation that maybe Abaddon's afraid of other Titans because they kind of question how Abaddon was able to go around the world and lay eggs basically without any interference with the other Titans. But they also suggest a theory that the other Alpha Titans are afraid of Abaddon, and they know damn well why they're afraid of spiders. Even if Abaddon wouldn't be able to hold her own against maybe Godzilla, it is such a nice little touch that maybe Godzilla has slight arachnophobia in his DNA, or at least his instincts. I love that idea. And you know what? If we were going to make Abaddon a powerhouse, yeah, give her some weird beam. Fuck it, a beam. I love her origin. I love how she's basically the creator of spiders. All the spiders evolved from Abaddon, and even suggests in the novel and in the game that she can control and command all spiders on Earth. And man, would I just be fucked, because I have about 8 spiders in my collection. I'm sure I'm showing them some of them in the background, but this one right here, this is one of my favorites. This is Dana. I named her after Dana and Ghostbusters because she appears to a very Halloween appearance. She's got the skeleton legs. She's got the red abdomen. I love her. She's a bitch, though. She always gives me a threat posture and basically tells me to go fuck myself. But I love Dana. But if Abaddon came to existence, I would be fucked because all these spiders would team up against me. These are my favorites, too. My heart butts. Love these guys. If you guys were to ever get a tarantula, these guys are your pick because they don't get much bigger than this. Dana, my Brazilian red and white, she's an asshole. And she's not great for handling. I have accidentally handled her before because there was one time she launched herself out of her enclosure. And I just ended up handling her and she was just super, super chill. I do love my tarantulas. I love spiders. I used to have arachnophobia growing up. But now I don't, and now I just love them. I just think these creatures are so misunderstood. They're so fluffy. They're little web puppies. Look at that fucking face. Look at that fucking face. Anyway, I'm getting it. Let's get back to Abaddon. Lastly, I want to kind of gush about Abaddon's design. So, obviously, her abilities are, they're worldwide. Like, she has worldwide destroying range. Can command all spiders of the globe. I'm pretty sure she can lay eggs that can hatch almost instantaneously to make, an entire army. Trying to feel what else. But her design is so unique. And I'm also calling her because, I feel like only a female tarantula will be able to reproduce. But if it's a him too, I'll take it. But I'm just going to refer to her as a her. But her design is just killer. I love that she actually has a jaw. A lot of tarantulas or spiders mainly, I think 100% of them don't have like a lower jaw. They all have fangs, and when they attack their prey, they inject their prey with like a venom that basically liquidizes their insides, and they suck it up through the fangs like a straw. I do like how she has a jaw and she's able to pretty much chew and swallow her food that way. I love her eyes, especially in this image where they're kind of glowing like a very eerie blue and white color, it's almost like the dead looking right back at you. Not to mention how her abdomen or her carapace, not her abdomen, we'll get to her abdomen in a second, but her carapace looks to be like a human skull. So literally from the dead white eyes and the skull staring right at you, you're literally looking in the face of death itself. And I think that's rad. And going into the abdomen, I think there was no coincidence with this. I think this was purely intentional, but her abdomen is shaped in a way to mimic the Chinese coin trapdoor spider. Yeah, this is an actual spider I believe they used their abdomen as a door to their trapdoor, where mainly most trapdoor spiders, they make their trapdoor out of dirt and other debris. I think these tarantulas use their actual abdomen to block the entranceway. I could be wrong on that. As much as I love spiders, I'm not too familiar with trapdoor spiders. I don't own any. I would love to own a trapdoor spider because I think they're really cool. I only know as much as I do, but because I don't have any and I have so far no interest to get them anytime soon, I haven't done any research on them. But all in all, her design is based off the Chinese coin trapdoor spider. A very radical looking spider indeed, and I love it. Her design is just, actually, it's peak. It's peak. If it wasn't for Godzilla and Mechagodzilla and Ghidorah, if they didn't have peak designs, this would be my number one favorite Monsterverse design. I think it's just absolutely killer. Definitely top 5 favorite in the Monsterverse, I would have to say. I need to do a top 10 list, huh? Top 10 favorite Titans in the Monsterverse, or just do a whole ranking video. Rank them all, damn it. Let's just keep making videos. But that is my time, guys. That's all I got to say. This was just a gush about Abaddon and maybe show off some of my tarantulas as well. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Go ahead and pick up Monsterverse Declassified because support the Monsterverse. Fuck it. And as always, stay awesome.